Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Of course, Global and JP both had a data download this morning. We are getting new stages of Extreme Z area, which are for all of the free-to-play Metacooler Army units, not Metacooler Army, Metacooler units, which we're going to go through their details in a moment. We're getting stage 5 of the Wicked Bloodline edition of Red Zone. Of course, we already know from the producer's letter we're getting the final 2 stages for the Fighting Spirit of the Saiyans and Pride of the Wicked Bloodline event. And we're also getting new stages of the Fight Battle for the Strongest in the Universe story event as well, which hopefully you grinded up all your free-to-play Metacoolers before they took this down. And then we have got the new Dragon Ball story coming soon for the Cooler movie as well. And then of course we already know that we are getting the EZA for the Transforming Cooler and then the Thouser, which we already went through the details of yesterday. And apparently from the data download from the files as well, we're meant to be getting missions just like the GT edition ones of Red Zone and movie boss edition as well for the Wicked Bloodline edition of Red Zone, so that's quite nice. But let's go through the details of all the Metacooler Army units. I keep saying Metacooler Army, it's just Metacooler. But yeah, all the free-to-play Metacooler units. Let me know what you think of them down in the comments, and don't forget to drop a like while you were there as well. I have briefly read these. All of the categories are basically, they cover all the categories they go on, but you're never really going to use these. Not to mention they all greatly raise defense for one turn and cause supreme damage to the enemy, which is nice, but they all do that. And they all change the opposite, the type of key spheres that they are basically type weak to rainbow key spheres if they're the first attacker, and they all share attack and defense plus 40% per Wicked Bloodline category on the team up to 200%. All of this up to this line and a half of text is the exact same on each Metacooler. The only thing that's different is this portion onward after 200%. Yeah, let's go through it. So the Fizz one recovers 15% of damage dealt as HP, recovers an additional 5% of damage dealt as HP with 3 or more rainbow key spheres obtained, plus an additional defense plus 25% per key sphere obtained when there is another ally whose name includes Metacooler attacking in the same turn, which this portion of the passive is very easy to get off because you're going to run a free-to-play Metacooler team. You're going to run all of these guys together. You're always going to have a Metacooler unit attacking in the same team or at the same turn at all times. So that's easy to get off. So this guy seems to be like kind of more defensive version of everyone, I'm guessing. You know, HP recovery, extra defense plus 25% per type key sphere obtained or per key sphere obtained. Good start. So next up we have the Strength one. And he supports all allies attack and defense plus 20%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 20% for extreme class allies with 3 or more rainbow key spheres obtained, plus an additional attack plus 25% per key sphere obtained when there is another ally whose name includes Metacooler attacking in the same turn. So, my guy has double support. He has attack and defense plus 40% in total, which is very nice, especially for free-to-play units who need a bit more of a pick-me-up. But something you can definitely utilize as long as you're getting the 3 or more rainbow key spheres on a normal Wicked Bloodline or Terrifying Conquerors team. So that's not bad, especially considering you could combine it with Corliza's support, the Transforming Cooler support prior to transforming. Also the free-to-play Cooler as well, who's got an EZA from an EZA area or Easy area. I'm probably missing someone else, but those are the main ones off the top of my head. So you could combine them. That is pretty nice. This one's kind of, I guess, the more offensive one while being a good support, which he also will utilize. Then we have the Int one, who recovers 10% HP at the start of turn. So 2 of them heal, which means you can combine their healing and recover a decent amount of HP. Not to mention you can run these guys with the LR Metacooler as well. And can you imagine how much healing you have with him? You know, 20-30% HP, recovered at the start of turn from the LR Metacooler. Then the HP recovered from the Fizz one we looked at, then this guy. You're recovering pretty much all of your health every time they pop up, which is kind of mad. Also recovers an additional 5% HP at the end of the turn in which 3 or more rainbow key spheres are obtained, plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% per key sphere obtained when there is another ally whose name includes Metacooler attacking in the same turn. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Then we have the Tech one. Tagged enemies attack and defense minus 25% for 2 turns. This is neither here nor there. Like, it's good to have it, it's nice to have it, but typically it's not all that noticeable. You know, considering the majority of harder content in the game, you can't lower the enemy's attack and defense, but when you can, as I said, it's not overly noticeable. It's nice to have it, and it will definitely make some kind of impact. But usually when a unit has, you know, minus enemy's attack and defense, it's never too noticeable. But it's obviously nice to have rather than not. Also seals the attacked enemy super attack for 2 turns with 3 or more rainbow keys as obtained. That's nice. That's a guaranteed seal as well. That is a guaranteed seal as well. So that's very nice, especially on the stages and events where you can utilize it. Also, plus an additional attack plus 25% per keys for obtained when there is another ally whose name includes Metal Cooler. So he's kind of like the more offensive one, but that seal is definitely nice. And then the final one, which is the AGL Meta Cooler, gives all allies key plus 2, medium chance of evading enemies attack including super, plus an additional chance of evading enemies attack including super, plus 20%. So basically, altogether, if you get 3 or more rainbow keys for his, he will have a 50% chance to dodge, which is great. I mean, kind of like Jason Berta, you can utilize his support and also the fact he can dodge in harder content where the dodge is viable. So you could bring him along if you kind of want to risk it and, you know, you want to take the chance with a dodge again, just like Jason Berta. So that could be an option. And then also gets an additional defense plus 25% per keys for obtained when there is an ally whose name includes, of course, Metal Cooler, which combined with the fact you also greatly raise defense, and same with the others who get defense, that's also pretty good. I mean, obviously as a whole, all of these together on one team going to work really, really well together, especially with all the support, the healing between 2 of them. You know, you've got the damage dealer, you've got the more defensive one, you've got the one who seals. No stuns, which I'm kind of surprised with. No stuns, but of course there's one that seals. And there's one that's kind of got a bit on both for attack and defense. They're going to work really well together. And of course the synergy is there because they all share the same links perfectly. So yeah, they are looking very, very good. Not to mention the new event or the new stages of the event that's coming out. The boosted characters are going to be Meta Cooler characters, which means this free-to-play team is probably going to absolutely demolish the super variant of one of the stages. And yeah, they're probably going to make it incredibly easy again, especially if you run the LR Meta Cooler with them as well, combined with his healing and how much damage he can do and how good he is fully built up. Not to mention they'll be on a 200% lead with him as well. So that is definitely a good option to probably make that a hell of a lot easier, considering it's meant to be difficult. But do let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys, and peace.